Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to study about how to use the login controls from the toolbox. That is, login with how to create a sign up account, a login window, how to recover the password, how to change the password. All these window and these all things are provided by the Visual Studio under ASP.NET. So let us start. So starts with a new project. So select a web template, ASP.NET, write the name of the website that you want to give. So just I will give the name of the website as a login and sign up wizard. So start with the empty web application. So this is our project. So just right click on it, just add a form, a new web form as a default. Just press OK. So this is our default web form, that is first web form that we have added. So in this video we are going to study about how to use these login controls, a login, a login name, login status, login view, a password recovery, change password, a create wizard, all these things which are by default provided by Visual Studio. So first of all, this is our design view. In a design view you can see the default page is totally empty. So if you want to display some information to this design view, just we will add some code like h1 in the heading tag, h1 welcome. Then after this, go to the standard, we will add one hyperlink to this particular page to, so hyperlink, and here in the hyperlink make it as a login hyperlink. Otherwise directly you can drag and drop this hyperlink here like this. Again one more, and through the property text you can change the property, and in the, so this is the login hyperlink, and here the navigation URL you should mention the name of the page which you want to open by clicking on this particular hyperlink. So for this we will add one form with the name of login. Just new web form as a login. Okay, so instead of hyperlink you can use the login status also. So automatically it will give you the login button to click on that. After clicking that particular, it will open the login window. So this is our login window. Now to this login window we will add, from the login we will add the login control. Here just drag and drop it, or in a design window just drag and drop it. So this is a login window provided by. So just we will change the look of this. Just click on this arrow mark, auto format. Here we will get the various type of formats for the login window. So we will keep it as a classical one. So just apply it. Okay, so you can see, so you can change the alignment of this particular login window also. This is vertical alignment. Go for the orientation property, search for the property with the name of orientation, search for the property with the name of orientation. Here it is, at the height here. So if you make it as a horizontal, you can see it will organize it into horizontal. If you keep it as vertical, it will organize the login window in vertical. Now if you want to remove this remember me text option from this, you can make it also for true and false. Just search for the property remember me. This is the remember me set false. If you will make it is true, it will automatically make it as a true, so by default we will keep it as a false. Then display remember me, so if you will change it as false, so it will remove that remember me. So this is how we have added one login window. So just if user is new, doesn't have account, for this just we will drag and drop one more hyperlink. In the hyperlink text property, I will change it as a register, and to the navigation URL of this register we will attach the page registration page. So just first of all we will add the one more web form to our project with the name of registration. Just press OK. Now again go to your login window, select your hyperlink, go to the navigation URL property, and here by clicking on these three dots just select the page navigation, that is registration.aspx. Okay, so now on the registration page, so first of all what we will do, we will set this default page as a starting page. Just right click on this default page and select the set as start page. So each and every time whenever you will execute this code, it will execute with the default page. So just run your application, it will open your code through the Google Chrome, so you can execute it through any web browser. So it's taking time. So yes, here it is, welcome login. Okay, then the login is not working because I think so this is the hypertext only. Okay, so hyperlink, so navigation URL, just select it as a login window. Okay, just save it, execute it. Now just click on login. Okay, we have an error, that is an abrasive validation mode. Just we need to change make some changes to the, just copy this word, we need to change in a web configuration file of this particular project. Just to go in the configuration, add the tag with the name of app settings. Within the app setting, add key validation settings, paste that copied word, and after that value is equal to null. Just save it, again run your application or website, you will see. So just press on login, so it will open the login button. Just press on login, you can see it shows the, by default it has set to the star symbol. We need to enter the username and password, so I will enter some username and some password for this. Just login. So it's taking time because we don't have any error. Okay, so failed to generate the user instance for the SQL server due to failure in the starting the process for the user interface. So just we need to refresh the connection with the database, with the server. Just start the connection by refreshing the data connections. Okay, then reload the browser, so you can see it's taking time. Okay, your login attempt was not successful. Try again, because we have not created any kind of account. So by clicking on a registration button, we are going to create a registration form. So just we will design now a registration form. Stop the execution here. Then in the registration form, open the design window. In the design window, go to the login controls. In the login controls, select the control with the create user wizard. Just drag and drop it. Now by clicking on this particular button, go to the auto formats, check the make the changes. So I will take it as a classical only. So apply it. Okay, so it will create the user for us. So it comes with the two windows. First of all, sign up for new user, new account, and the complete window. So after successful completion, it will display this. So after successful completion, it will display the messages your account has been created, and then it will provide one button as a continue. So here it is. Okay, just we will save this. We will run our application. So we don't have account, so just click on login, just then register. So I will add a password, something that it must be a combination of alphanumeric characters with the uh, special symbol also, and it must require more than 8 characters. A security question we have to give, and just create user. So you can see the account has been created successfully. Continue. So we have not set any code for this continue button, so it's not showing anything. So for this, just stop the execution. Now select this wizard, go to the next step, that is a complete wizard, and here in the property, post a submit, search for the property with the name of continue destination page URL. So here select the login page. After registration, select to the go to the login page. So just again change this to the sign up account, save it, run your application. We will create one more account. We will see or actually it's working. Okay, just go to login. So I will log in with the created account. First of all, I will try to log in that account in the previous execution that you have created. Not successful. Please try again. So I think so username was only Krishna, and the password will come later. So just click on register. In the register, create one more user. So I will create the user as Abdut as a password. So I will write the same email, security question. I am Abdut. So why to give the security question? Because if you want to, so created successfully, continue to the login page. So and the enter password, login. So again, we have not given any destination folder for the login, so it's showing us the default page. So we need to set a default page, a destination page for the login. So for this, select this control. Just we will add one page, one more web form with the name of a dashboard. Okay, then in a login field, select this, go to the search for the a destination page, a property with the name of destination page. Here it is, and URL, and select the dashboard. Okay, save it, run your application. So just login, approved, yes, right. So you can see this is our dashboard. So you can give the access to your dashboard through the username and created password. So after this you can continue your work with the later development of your website and all these things. So this is how we can use the login controls for the registration to create. So where this information gets stored, actually it stores the information in the session part of the web page, web browsers. So this information is maintained by the session. For this particular session it will store the information of the user and the password, all these things. So again, if you want to change the password after login, so after login we are giving access to the dashboard. So in a dashboard, we will work for the change password window. So what we will do, we will provide a hyperlink in a dashboard, a hyperlink here as a change password after login. Change password. Okay, so here you can see a drag and drop design view, a change password. And for this hyperlink, give the navigation URL as, so write one more, add one more form with the change password. Okay, in the navigation part of this hyperlink navigation URL, select the form with the name of change password. Okay, then to the change password form, go to the design view and just drag and drop the change password wizard from the login. Just drag and drop it, then just change the view, make it as a classical that we are using. Okay, so save it, just go to the Chrome, execute, run your application. So then press on login button, just log in by the created ID. If you have not created ID, just create an account by clicking on register. So here change password, in a change password enter your current password at the rate whatever it may be and set new password. The confirm new password must be same as the new entry. So I think so we missed the this. So change password. Okay, so current password I would enter 12345. So new password. ASD at the rate 12345 is the current password, and the new password I am setting AVD at the rate 12345. AVD at the rate 12345. So it's showing some problems, but this is how we can change the password also. Then if you want to recover your password, just you have forgotten your password and you want to recover your password, here just I will add one more hyperlink here with the name of, so change the text property as recover password. Okay, and the navigation. So before going to the navigation, we need to add the form, that is recover pass to the dashboard. Recover, go to the navigation URL and select the form, change password here. So save it, go to the change password, sorry, recover password window, go to the design part and add the window password recovery. So just change the look, make it as classical, apply. Okay, so run application. So login. So actually we have added that link to the dashboard, so we need to log in first. So it must not be like this recover password window must be here before the login only. So recover, sorry, so I think so we missed the navigation URL part, so just stop the execution. Dashboard, recover, hyperlink to, yes it is here, it is, we need to get it as a recover password. So save this or refresh here. Okay, just the execution was stopped in behind, so it was not executing on the browser. So just log in or remember me for next time. So Avdut ASDF 1 2 3 4 5. Just log in, recover password here, write the username. So Avdut is my username, just submit answer. So the question that we have is, we need to specify the mail at which where you want to that particular. We need to set a configuration file also, smtp configuration, the mail settings of a system.net. Again we need to change. So here in a recover password, so just select it, just stop execution, search for the property with the name of mail definition here, search for the property with the name of mail definition, here it is, and here from, so from which mail you want to transfer your mail. So that mail we have to, then again we can set the subject also by default in the mail definition. So we can mention the subject here, a password, recovery, and the priority we will set it as high normally. So this is how we can change. And then also we need to change a web configuration file also. So just click on web configuration file. In the web configuration file, just in the configuration window only, add the tag as a system.net, a tag system.net. Inside a system.net tag, a mail setting, and in a mail setting just add the code SMTP delivery for a method is equal to network. So complete this, then inside it network host is equal to smtp dot gmail dot com, and the port mention it as a 25. Normally we need to change it, just make it is so this is okay, not equals to. So save this file, then just run this web page only, recover password, write down the username as Avdut, submit it, the name. So it does not result, could not result, so we need to connect to the internet, I think so. This is why this is there. So this is how we can set a recover password window. We can send it through the mail, or we can use in a web configuration file as a local host also. We will try with the local host. We'll try with the local host. So stop it, run this particular web page, just stop it. Okay, the recover password, here it is, and run this particular web page in a web browser. Now write down the name, username, truth, submit it. So no connection could be made because the target machine delivery refused because of the firewall settings, it's refusing. So we'll try with the port number 1572, so that we have used 25. So we'll change in the web configuration of 1572 1572 port number, just to save it. So then also due to the firewall settings, it's not allowing, maybe. So particular this web page we need to run in a web browser. So just execute it. So give the username, submit it, give the answer for the question, submit it. Again might be we will get the same error, that is refused to establish the connection with this particular host machine. So this may be happen due to the firewall settings. If you have made on the firewall settings for the all the incoming networks, so this may happen. But this is how we can use the window for the recovering a password. Normally these things we have used on the internet normally to recover our passwords of a Facebook, email IDs, or any other social accounts, banking accounts. And this is how we can design uh, the sign up wizard or login wizard, password change password wizard, recovery password wizard using the login controls in a ASP.NET. So it's taking so much time. So this is how you can create the account and all these things. Like the login status will give you the status that is logged in or logged out. The login name will give you the current username which have logged in. So these are the things. And normally the login view is used to set the login window inside it. so it's taking time. So this is how we can use the login control in a ASP.NET. We can create a login wizard, sign up wizard, and this is all about the login control in a ASP.NET.